Alrighty guys, this is snugsonblitz and I'm back with another video for today. Yesterday I said that the Dracula, my beloved Drac, did not make my top 10 list. That's right, it was inched out by one tank, and the tank that did it is the one you're looking at right now. Yep, call me crazy, I know. Most people don't even play this tank. They just kind of skip over it to get to the T-49 because of the great derp gun it has. And this tank is not really played that much anymore. You don't see it on the battlefield. And to be honest, for the longest time, I had ignored it myself. And then I finally picked it up because I wanted something fresh and new, and I loved it. And I've loved it ever since. Don't play it as much as I used to, but taking it out for a spin, it was just so much wicked fun. It doesn't quite have the mobility of the Drac, but it's not far behind. It is zippy. And the gun is really solid. That's what makes this tank so much fun, the gun. So if you haven't played this tank, my advice is just try it. It is surprisingly good. It's got great camo, so you can just sit at the back in the beginning, spot, maybe find a bush, do some sniping, and then push in later. And those 3 shells can really cause havoc. You play them in a double platoon, can cause a heck of a lot of trouble. Since I haven't done a review of it before, I'm going to do it here. Overall, and I'm thinking for the average player, I'm going to say good. Yeah, it's not an easy tank to play unless you know how to play a light tank. Gun. Very good. Yeah, the gun is extremely good. Armor. Nada. Yeah, you won't bounce pretty much anything. And maneuverability? Very good. It gets around really well. If you're curious about my loadout, that's what I'm using. Surprisingly, I'm not using calibrated. Normally I would, but with this tank's pen, I don't find I need it. So, yeah, what can I say? It's one of those weird tanks that I really love to play. I've got 2 games to share with you, so let's get to it. Okay, my buddy's in the Super Hellcat. He's doing very well with that. And they have an IS and an AMX 1375. Also, they have a stirred WT, VK. Yeah, they've got some pretty good tanks. They've got auto-reloaders, and they've got some armor. What will I do? Well, I'll just chug along to this little spot here and see if I can spot any tanks coming across. Okay, we got one. Couldn't get a shot in. That's okay. And I've been lit up, so they know where I am. But they don't have a shot at me, so I'm just going to play patient here. Okay, anybody coming? Come on, back on up. I'll introduce you to my 3-shell auto-reloader. And here we go. The KV. 1 shot, boom, easy. 2 shots, boom. 3 shots, boom. And backing on up. There you go. So that's a tier 7 heavy tank, but no problem penning it. Of course, even from the front, yeah, no problem. Tracking, no problem. Boom, and yep, took all his health away. So he's a 1-shot. My team is doing well. I've had no shots come my way because it's a small tank. It's easy to hide. Aiming in, tracked him, and then I can zoom in, boom, and he's gone. Now it's time to get my 3 shells loaded and make my move. This guy's going to be running soon, I would expect, and he does indeed. Can I catch him? The answer is, well, 1 shell, yes. 2 shells, yes. 1 more, can I get 1 more shell in? Come on, come on. Okay, I didn't need to. And reload time. I love the Drac, I really do. But as I said, I think it's a bit overcooked, especially against tier 6 tanks. This tank is definitely not OP. It's a fun little tank. That's the best way I can describe it. Boom, boom, little rhyme here, boom, and boom, it's all over. Easy, super easy. Normally I wouldn't ram with this tank, but the stirred WT doesn't have much armor, and I had a full head of steam, so why not? But I came in top of the leaderboard, so yeah, not a bad start, but nothing to write home about. This next game is a little bit better. Okay, so looking at the lineups, they have a Tiger 1, a KV-1S, an M6, AT-7. That's a lot of armor, and they have a Magnate as well, which has got solid armor. We have a KV-1S. Oh no. We got an M6 as well. So they are armored up, and we are med heavies. We've got a Cheery, a Leo, myself, Super Hellcat. We are fast, so we've got to, I think, rush C, take out their mediums as fast as possible, and then work on their heavies. Let's see if it works out. Okay, there's the AMX. My guess is the AT will head over to B cap because he's too freaking slow. I'm gonna disappear for a second here, let my camo reset, and I'm just gonna spin around here. Our Leo and Cheery are playing a little bit passively. What I suspect will happen is whichever tanks are at B, and I can't see that right now, I think they're gonna get rushed soon. Look, I've gotten this far, spotted nothing, so there's no tanks over here. Wow, yeah, they are all over there. And this guy's asking for help. Yeah, he's gonna go to an early grave. Yep, they're gonna push. And our team is still sitting close to C. They haven't even got C. Great. One shot in there, that's nice. Gonna get another shot, he's backing it up. Okay, no, unfortunate. Going for the reload. Guys, come on, Cheery, Leo, move. Don't sit and snipe from C, it's not very effective. Okay, so I'm just gonna push on in here and try and spot up targets for them. If they're gonna snipe, at least I should try and find them something to shoot at, but now they've got 2 bases. Not good. Okay, got a shot in here, nice, one shot. Can I get another before I get lit up? And 3 shots in, nice. I did get lit up, but he is gone. So I didn't take any hits in return, that's good news. Now, I was thinking of heading over to B. However, we have some targets here, and I figure, yeah, might as well slow them down. Aiming in, 1 shot, yes. Can I get another one? No. Can I get a third one? No. Okay, not too bad, but here comes my buddy, and his gun will shred him. But I think we have to be very cautious of the bases if we don't get rid of these tanks quickly. But luckily the AT is down to probably a 2 shot. Here's the KV-1S, 1 shot in there, 2 shots, nice. Oh, took a hit. Hello, AMX. Okay, so 6 versus 4, but we need those bases. That timer is ticking up real fast, so I have to abandon the battle for a second and help out our team over here. Okay, lost another tank, no big deal. Getting the base. Okay, so we're even. Okay, and we got 1 base. I'm gonna get a cap here. I can't rely on my team sometimes to do these simple things, so I'm gonna have to do it just to ensure. And look what we have here. Look, 1 shot, 2 shots, and 3 shots. Oh, that's nice. And he couldn't fire 1 in return. This tank is great at perma-tracking tanks. If you can hit their front drive wheel or find a tank that's not very mobile out in the open, if you can get around it, you can really cause a heck of a lot of trouble because these 3 shells hit hard. And let's see, can I get a shot at? Nope, 1, nope, okay, I've got 2 shots. Now the magnet, if he attacks me, would be a tough cookie to deal with frontally. But he obviously doesn't know how to play. They're not even getting the bases, which they probably should have. I'm gonna get 1 shot, 1. Or take it for my trouble with 2 shots. Yeah, I can just run circles around him, but I think he's pretty much dead. So I'm just going to push on him over here. With this tank, you want to be reloading as you're on the move, usually, unless you're behind cover and you've got some shots coming up. But in this case, as I was moving to attack the KV-1S, I was reloading my gun. And it's all over. Yep. So, not a bad little game. 2,209 damage. A little bit better than last time. Nothing super amazing, but yeah, this time I come away with a 2nd class. Okay, not a 1st class. My buddy did great. The rest of our team, well, not so much. So the 10th position of my top 10 favorite tanks and blitz goes to the T-71. Are you as surprised as I am? I know I sure was when I put this list together. I was like, I can't believe I'm going to do this. Probably no one would ever put this in the top 10, but I just really like the tank. You can make fun of me and laugh at me in the comments below, go ahead, but it's not going to change how much I really enjoy playing this tank. Anyway, tomorrow will be number 9, and it's not going to be a huge surprise, I don't think, when you see it. You'll be like, yeah, that's a solid top 10 tank. But anyway, I'll see you then. Snugs on Blitz, out.